Hello and welcome to the channel. I am here for a list video for you guys. This is a top 10 list, and for this video I'm going to be going over my top 10 favorite Led Zeppelin songs. Now, Led Zeppelin, of course, great band, legends in hard rock, but before I do begin with my top 10, I would like to give some honorable mentions. Those honorable mentions being The Rover, You Shook Me, Nobody's Fault But Mine, Your Time Is Gonna Come, and Black Dog. I think that these are all great songs, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into the actual top 10 list though. So I think we'll start off with the Lemon song, which is from Led Zeppelin 2, the second album. Man, what a great song this is. I don't know what it is about it, but it's kind of underrated, and I really like how this song pretty much flows and the song structure overall, everything from Robert's vocals to the instrumentation. I just think there's a lot to like about this song, and it's maybe one of my favorites from the second Led Zeppelin album, at least I would say so. Next up at number 2, we got All My Love, which is from In Through the Outdoor. Now, In Through the Outdoor is maybe my least favorite Led Zeppelin album, but even though that is the case, I still think it's a good album. I don't think Led Zeppelin has ever really released a bad album. But yeah, this song, All My Love, it's always been one of my personal favorites from In Through the Outdoor. I just really love how this song combines all these different styles into this rock song, you know, like it's not just, you know, straightforward hard rock or anything like Led Zeppelin's early material, but it combines even some country stuff, you know, and I think this song is kind of accessible for people that really aren't into rock music, and I think that this song may give certain people an easier time getting into hard rock, maybe if they're into country or something. I don't know. But I do like that about this song. It's kind of commercial or mainstream, whatever you want to say it, but it is a good song, though. I really dig it, though. I think it's just a fun song to listen to, I think. Next up at number 3, we got Achilles' Last Stand, which is from Presence. Now, Presence, I think, is an underrated Led Zeppelin album, and Achilles' Last Stand, I mean, what do I gotta say about it? It's definitely one of my favorite Led Zeppelin songs. I mean, if I were to do a top 3, it probably would be in the top 3. I mean, it's just an excellent track. It's a really long song too, so I know some people might not like that based on the idea, because I do know some people who can't take long songs for some reason, but I think this song might be an exception for some people. You can listen to it all the way through and not get tired of it. I mean, it is just a really great song. I mean, the way the song flows. I think the real standout to me with this song is just the band's performance with the guitar work, and just, it's very intriguing. The melodies, the lyrics, it's all just very intriguing when you listen to it. Yeah. It's definitely a really excellent track, and I might even go as far to say that it's one of the best hard rock songs of the 70s. So yeah, Achilles' Last Stand, I mean, not much else to say about it. It's just an excellent song, and you gotta check it out. So next up, we got Dazed and Confused, which is maybe my all-time favorite Led Zeppelin song. I don't know. I really dig this song, though. This is, of course, from their debut album, which is my personal favorite Led Zeppelin album. And there's just a lot to like about this song. I really like the calmness that's in the verses and the solo and the instrumentation and just how intriguing everything sounds. It's just a really well-made song and just a classic. Maybe it might even be my favorite song of the 60s. I don't know, but that is debatable. But yeah, Dazed and Confused, definitely an excellent song. And again, maybe my all-time favorite Led Zeppelin song. So next up, we got When the Levee Breaks, which is from Led Zeppelin 4. Led Zeppelin 4 is definitely a great album, and this is definitely one of the best songs on the album. This is the closing track, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that this song was actually recorded in a hallway. Either that, or it was just the drum parts that were recorded in a hallway. I believe I heard about that somewhere. I don't remember where. It might have been a YouTube comment or an interview or something. I don't remember. But yeah, I definitely dig this song, though. Very intriguing when you listen to it, and it's a really great closing track for Led Zeppelin 4. Definitely a great song. Okay, so next up we got Thank You, which is maybe my favorite song from Led Zeppelin 2. I really just dig this song. It had to make this list as one of my favorite Led Zeppelin songs for sure. I just really love everything about it. I mean, there's just absolutely no going wrong with this song. I love everything from the instrumentation to the vocals, everything. I don't have really any complaints with it. So next up we got Good Times, Bad Times, which is the opening track to the debut album. Now, this song might have not made some people's list. Some people might not like this song because it's too short or whatever, but I don't know. I still dig it though, even though it is rather short. It's just a fun song to listen to. It's just straight to the point, and it's just a fun song to listen to. Very catchy. You know the lyrics. I mean, when you hear this song, you know the lyrics, and you just want to keep listening to it once it starts. It's just an excellent track and one of my favorite Led Zeppelin opening tracks. So Good Times, Bad Times, just outstanding song. Next up, we got Communication Breakdown, which is another shorter song from the debut album, and I dig this song too. It's another kind of fun sounding song. Now, I would say that it's a little more complex, even though using the word complex might be a little strong, but it is a little more dynamic than Good Times, Bad Times, even though they're both very short songs. But again, I think the difference between Good Times, Bad Times, and Communication Breakdown is that, well, of course, I just feel like Communication Breakdown is a little more dynamic. I don't know. That's just my thoughts, though. I really dig this song, though. It's another fun-sounding song when you listen to it, so it had to make the list. So next up, we got Tangerine, which is from Led Zeppelin 3. Now, Led Zeppelin 3, it's not one of my personal favorite Led Zeppelin albums, but this song really does make an exception for me. I think this song is so underrated. I would say that this is one of the most underrated Led Zeppelin songs. I would go as far to say that. I mean, it is more acoustic driven, but I don't care. I really like it. I know some people might not like that, like, oh, where's the energy? There's no energy to this song, but I don't care. I dig this song. I like how acoustic driven it is. Just the captivating acoustic guitar work that you get at the beginning. I mean, it's just a really great song, and if you haven't heard this one in a while, I encourage you to check it out again. Give it another listen. It's actually a really good song. So Tangerine, really great song. So lastly for this list, we got The Song Remains the Same, which is from Houses of the Holy. And yeah, this song is definitely one of my favorites from Houses of the Holy. I just really love everything about it. Everything from the instrumentation and even the way it starts too, like with these, with the instrumentation that's just kind of straightforward, but you get into the song and it's just really, just very interesting to listen to once you get into the riffs and everything else that the song has to offer. I think it's a really great song. So The Song Remains the Same. It had to make the list. So there you have it, guys. That is my list for my top 10 favorite Led Zeppelin songs. Let me know what you think. What do you think of my list? And what are your top 10 favorite Led Zeppelin songs? Feel free to let me know in the comments. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.